Hello and welcome back to Tales of Berseria, the Let's Play Blind with Near Rambler. Apologies for the delay between videos once again. This time it was due to controller issues, but thanks to the kind patron supporters of my channel, I was able to get enough funds to buy a new one. And I have to say, when I say buy a new one, I mean buy a new one. I had to buy a brand new official Xbox 360 wired controller, which are quite pricey these days, at least according to eBay. Yes, thank you very much personally to Kitty Guardian and Yomi for being such great supporters of the channel with their donations of games and their patron support as well. Again, just remember, guys and girls who are watching this, you are not obligated to support me in any ways at all. But the options are there if you would like to, if you think I'm good enough for it. I do appreciate it, but it is under no obligation. Kitty Guardian and Yomi are just extremely wonderful people, very passionate, and I wouldn't be here to carry on with these videos without them because of certain things I've done. However, I'm getting better, I must say, and I'm in a much better position than I was in the past, and I aim to maintain that position and keep it that way. So thanks again, Kitty Guardian and Yomi. I know I've mentioned your name several times now, but I really do appreciate your support. And because of that, although my my ability to try and cheapen the situation by buying a cheap Xbox 360 controller, Chinese knockoff, which actually is in itself a fairly decent controller. I mean, it's very cheaply built, but it feels okay, would work well. It just doesn't work because Microsoft have wisened to it, and I guess they only allow licensed third parties to use copies of the driver's software and other bits and bobs to make it work. And I was like, I couldn't be asked to start spending money on third-party controllers in the hope of trying to find one that would work if I could just buy an official one in the first place. But like I said, the official ones are really expensive now, or at least the prices are going up, and I didn't want to buy a second-hand one because although that would have saved me some money, the problem I had with the previous one was the controller itself, again, played fine. It was the wiring that connected to the controller that just fractured from use, just internally. And I can't fix that. I've got the sort of like any electronics experience to do it. I mean, I could have a go, but I'd probably butcher it, if that makes sense. I can only really solder stuff on circuit boards, not wires together, and you'd probably have to crimp it and use some sort of thing. I just couldn't be bothered. Simply because I just don't have the skills to do it, and all the time, actually, as a matter of fact. So yeah, so I actually went ahead and bought a brand new 360 controller, which again was quite expensive, and I didn't mean to buy it for its expense. I just wanted to buy a brand new one so I know that the wiring is in as good a condition as possible, so I can get a good year or two out of it in terms of use. So there we go. But anyway, other than all that, we're back. So in the meantime, what I have done is, during the setup for this video, if you have a look at this map here, I've actually gone through the whole of the Den of Demons, and there wasn't really anything worthwhile to record. It was just full of cat souls, some treasure chests here and there, but nothing major. There was one treasure chest that gave us a weapon for Laffy, which was which is called Ember Paper. I've got him equipped with it, but other than that, I basically just went around looking for something interesting and then thinking, okay, well, I'll stop here and record it if it is, but there really wasn't anything. I've gone through the whole area. It was just a big grinding fest, and in a way that was good that I did, because the guys have now leveled up a bit more. As you can see here now, they're about 1 to 2 levels higher than they were at the end of the last video. I thought I might as well grind and fight them all and do that in terms of the enemies. And the enemies are just sort of upgraded versions of ghouls, like zombie things, and the serpents, but there wasn't really anything worth recording, to be honest with you. But as you can see, the levels are a bit high, which is good because we've still got some side quests to finish before we go ahead to the final showdown. So what we're going to do is we are going to do Eitzon's Extraordinary Encounter. So we've got to go back to Titania, the island prison, and go and fight that. And I think we're at a high enough level to do it, but I don't know, maybe we're not, but at least I've leveled up a little bit in between to do it. And then we're going to go meet the cats in Taliesin, if that's how you pronounce it, because apparently I should have done that a long time ago. And the only reason why I didn't was not because I neglected it, it's just because the side quest didn't turn up, or maybe I just didn't notice it. It's just me being thick, I guess. But either way, we're here now. So what I'm going to do is just quickly go to the official save point, because I've been doing some quick saves. I don't really want to rely... Ooh, oh no, well, I want to collect these cat souls if I can, to be honest with you. Yes, I mean, I don't know if they're that important now at this point in the game, but yeah, I just want to collect some of them as we go along. But anyway, I want to get to the official save point that's marked on the map, and then we will teleport our way over to where we need to be. To go and basically complete Eidson's side quest with his letters to his sister and collecting the dolls. And now apparently, I believe someone, either his sister or somebody known to him, is claiming to basically have a fight with him. And yeah, I'm fascinated. I want to know. I want to know what the hell is going on. So let's do it. Oh, that's so satisfying. But yeah, we are definitely getting towards the end game now. Am I going to finish it this video? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. The title of the video will basically tell you if we do or not. But we'll see. We'll see. In the very case, if we don't finish the game this video, I will try to finish it next video. Makes sense, I suppose. Right, okay, so we've saved it properly. So, we need to teleport the hell out of here. So, where do we need to go, actually, in terms of the map? Titania. So, can I... Oops. Can I teleport to Titania? No, I can't, weirdly enough. Okay. Well, that's okay. We'll go to one of the ports then, and then we'll get on the boat and travel to it, I imagine. That wasn't what I was expecting. God damn it. I was expecting to travel to a port. I said go to the port. And we are at the port. Oh, there's things to talk about. Oh, okay. Hello, sir.
You there with the big sword. You've got skills, don't you?
How can you tell without seeing me in battle?
I'm just a mere swordsmith, but I've known all sorts of swordsmen. Sometimes a sword's spirit is much weaker than its owner's, and it can't match his prowess. Other times, the sword's spirit is too strong for its wielder to master, and it holds its owner in disdain.
You can tell? Even if someone doesn't draw his sword?
Not always, but sometimes. In his case, it was easy. His spirit is in perfect sync with the one residing in his blade.
Really? I never thought about my sword that way before.
I'm sure whoever forged that sword is glad to have a man like you wield his work. I'd love to meet a swordsman to whom I could happily entrust my work. But first I need practice. I've got to sharpen my skills and my spirit.
Pun.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for that riveting conversation. I appreciate the fact that you're trying to flesh things out. Okay! Gold treasure chest, what's in here? Armstrong. Is that a new weapon, or is that something that he's already had before? Let's have a look. I think it's definitely something he's already had before, but it's quite powerful, so I'll bear that in mind. Oh, actually, let's speak to weapons dealer. I'm going to sell some stuff, or dismantle. No, I'm going to sell it just to make things a bit easier for ourselves. Or can I be bothered? Oh my god, do you see all this crap I've gathered over the grinding? Can I be bothered? Yeah, might as well. I need some money anyway. But yeah, so we'll see how we go. I'd like to get the 2 side quests done this video if we can, at the very least, and then after that we'll see how much time we got and how I feel about getting everything finished. I think I probably will leave it to a second video, not to spoil things or anything, but it's just a question of I'd like to have the ending all set up in a way whereby we can do it all in one go, because otherwise I just don't want everything to be butchered in a way whereby I get tired or frustrated or annoyed. I'd rather be sort of fully concentrated and be like, yeah, let's finish the game in one video. Let's go, guns blazing, mind at it. Maybe it's just me, but that's how I feel. These quartz dolls vary in price massively. Is there any particular reason for that? I have no idea. I'm guessing it's to do with stat boosts or the effects it has. They have on the wielder. No idea. Oh, I've already got one at +2. Alright, I'll just sell one of them. I don't really know why I'm being a crikey. Oh, got a secret agent doll already. I got one at £10,000. Capability versus dragons +10%. That's probably. Way! I sold the 2 side doll. Oopsies. Oh, it doesn't matter. I've got more of them anyway. Okay. So 1 amp bracelet. Sold the wrong one, but it doesn't really matter. Oh my god! Look at all these weapons. I mean, like I said, I could break them down, but I really cannot be bothered at this point. Let's have a look. Perpetuity. What's that one? That's +1. I think it's better. Finger of God. He's got the best ones, so that's fine. I think we're good. Oh, sell one of those spirit daggers. It's just to free up inventory space, really, more than anything else. And like I said, the money would be useful if we need to buy healing items. There we go. Sit. Feldspar waistcoat. Oh! Trying to sell the right ones. Maybe a kingly waistcoat. Item needs to use that. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'll keep the one then. Are we all good for waistcoats now? No, we've got more garments to sell. Oh no. I'll keep 2 of those just in case. Actually, no, wait. Why would I need to keep 2 of them? They have been... Yeah, they've all mastered them all, so there's no point, really. Okay. Have they mastered them all? Yes, they have, yeah. Okay. Whoa. See, look, Mystical Feather Garment +1 not upgraded. 4,000. And then one randomly that turns up, it's the dragon stats, isn't it? Capability versus dragons? That's just messed up, man. So I'm guessing the dragons thing is really important, but oh well. Right, can I be bothered to sell anything else? Might sell a couple of pinion rings, or lower respect ones. Sell a legless ring. Blob ring do? Capability versus Amorphous. Yeah, sell a couple of those. I can't be asked to do anything else. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm being boring you to death. I'm not trying to stall this video out or anything. So I know people go, oh, he's just stalling the video. I'm not. I'm not worried of the slightest. The Exorcist have everything under control. I'll keep us all safe. Just stay calm. Oh, word, ma'am. Why don't you relax and be scared with the rest of us? You're right. What's happening with the world? That's some good logic there. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I don't want to extend the video to be a split length. If the world is coming to an end, I don't want to go alone. I know. I'll get a pet bunny. That's a great idea. I'll keep a giant isopod as a pet. Just get a woman or a man, whichever your sexual preference.
First mate, sir, I heard an interesting rumor. Apparently Vortigern came under attack in the middle of reconstruction. The place was completely sacked.
Are you serious?
Any idea who did it?
They say it was a single demon. He called himself Lancelot de Capulus and challenged one exorcist in particular to come try and fight him.
Lancelot.
That's Count Capelus's first name. The nobleman they say was kidnapped. Did he turn into a demon? Or is this some kind of scheme?
Hey, any chance you know if the exorcist he wants to fight is Shigure?
Yeah, he seeks a duel with Legate Shigure Rangetsu, or so the rumor goes.
That's the real Count.
That's a bit of a leap.
The Count is a prideful man. But when the Abbey stole his political power, his own former servant Shigure rose to Legate and suddenly outranked him. The disgrace must have been worse than death.
Then the lord your family used to serve was...
That's right. The Capeluses.
Then,
Who are they?
if the Capeluses were the royal family's hidden dagger, the Rangetsu clan was its blade.
A demon that can wipe out Vortigern is no joke. If we could team up with him, that'd give us a real edge.
That's a real big if for some of us, Eisen.
Oh right, so is that another quest? So the demon Count Capulus has taken over the sea front to Vortigern, eh? Sounds interesting, but you never know what fellow is like. I think that's a side quest. I shall check. If not, we'll go to Vortigern at some point and have a look-see. So it may very well be that it is worth, like I say, trying to do it all in one video is kind of unrealistic, really. What have you got to say? I'm starving. I sure could go for some ramen and pot stickers. How can you think about ramen and pot stickers at a time like this? I'm not exactly proud of it, but I can't help myself. Well, you're only human, I suppose. Damn straight. That needs to be told to certain people that I know.
I heard that this recent rash of demon attacks is the work of a demon known as the Lord of Calamity.
Oh, for God's sake, you're this far in the game and you've only just been aware of it.
Where she breeds swarms of demons like some kind of queen ant.
Really? That's not what I heard. I heard she's a giant, hideous hag with the head of a dragon and a mouth with gnashing teeth in each hand.
I
Yeah,
think
but she's
they
a
just
fit
called you
dragon.
A hideous hag. Mouth hands. Oh, how ghastly!
Well, that bit's
That's
true.
not all. Those mouths spew forth clouds of toxic gas. Any human caught in it turns into a demon.
Wait,
No, it's just my
is
thoughts.
that where demon blight comes from?
I couldn't say. It's just a rumor after all. But I haven't even gotten to the crazy part. This demon has a familiar, a short little thing that uses a huge board to create winds that spread the demon's poison. Rumor says that the nasty little creature takes the appearance of a trickster magician and is actually the demon's true form.
So some short little monster has caused all of this?
What?
Kind of makes you hate anyone short, doesn't it?
That's shortest.
So the Lord of Calamity is actually a short, phony magician. What do you know?
Woe is me! My cover's been blown! Go, my hideous hag! Devour those meddlesome humans!
I had a feeling they were referring to Maguluf, to be fair. We're doomed, the Exorcists have lost their power. Just calm down, there's no monster that can rob the Exorcists of their abilities. It doesn't make sense, does it? Well, they did, but never mind. You can still trade fish, buy chicken, and eat pork. It's fine. Come to think of it, we never really did understand what the Exorcist's power were exactly. They appeared out of thin air, so it stands to reason that they vanished in the same way. Yeah, we've been caught up in all the strangeness lately. We've got to stop and think. Good! It's wonderful logic from this man here with his oversack and sleeping bag and things to sell. Good for you! Stop and think. So many... That is a thing that a lot of people in real life have forgotten to do. Stop and think. Use your brain. It is exactly the same as Einstein's in terms of how many neurons and cells and capabilities you've got. Bloody stop and think. It isn't hurtful and it doesn't... It's not bad. Just do it! Come on, just accept it. Once something's fallen in the ocean, it's gone. You don't understand. You can't find a rank 8 Teresa and Oscar card anywhere anymore. I'll fish it up. Just wait and see. Those Exorcist cards have got a lot to answer for. No, I know what it's like when you've lost a rare card, man. That's some suckage. Big suckage. I mean, I never lost one in the ocean or anything, but I know when you've lost one, you're like, I need to get it back. It really is like life or death. It really does feel like the end of the world. I know that's sad to say. I'm a nerd. So it is, but it fucking hurts, man. Ready, set, sail. Plot a course to anywhere in the world. Right, I want you to plot a course to... Actually, can you go to Vortigern? And where is Vortigern? No, you can't. Okay, well, go to Titania then. I need to remember. I know I've heard of Vortigern. I just need to know where it is. Well, I'll find it later. Oh, everybody's come off the boat. That's interesting. I have a bad feeling about this. I think it's time to lay low. No, you probably got some sound logic in that. Your destiny is wrapped up with whoever sent that challenge, Skipper. Good luck. I don't know who sent it, but they're the one in need of luck. Good fighting talk. Hiding in plain sight. Yeah, this place might be a good hideout. Yeah, it is. Wow, this whole place again. Feels weird. It's weird to feel homesick about a prison. That really is where you make it, eh? That's very true.
I don't see any exorcists, at least.
They must have pulled a runner once they were finished here.
If our challenger knew that when selecting this location, I suspect we're in for a serious fight.
We need to stay careful.
Yeah. As I said, I'm not too confident about this one, but like I said, we'll save before we go in, so if we die, we know that we'll be alright, and then we can train, grind, whatever we need to do. Because I will beat this thing! Even if that means I have to cheat. And when I say cheat, I mean look up a strategy. Okie dokes, let's go in. Wow. Fuck, the music's pretty epic. I mean, maybe it was before when we were here, but I don't remember. It's been a while. Got the cat souls over here as well. Okay, so it's not here then, at least anyway, but we'll grab the cat souls. Right, so we've got to go up. So it's going to be one of those. Oops, might as well grab that. A tarnished silver coin. Well, I can always sell that. Actually, that reminds me, I forgot to stack up on healing items. Hopefully Turtle Guy is here. It was before. A lot of rough gemstones I've been finding recently. I mean, I haven't got many because I've sold them, but I have been finding a lot. And I know they're worth a little bit of money. Not a lot, but a bit. Let's have a look. Let's see what's what. I guess it's going to be near the top or the end of the area, so... well, no, we'll explore everything. Not to be thorough... I mean, not to waste time again, just to be thorough, just so I don't miss anything out. Okay, nothing here then, that's fine. Although there is the old ladder, but it's unlikely that this is where we need to be. I imagine, thinking about it, it's going to be in the area where Velvet was imprisoned. A Mobus loop. I've mastered it. Oh, okay, fair enough. I imagine, yeah, where we need to go will be there. It's a battle area, isn't it, if you think about it? Either that or outside, but not obviously the only other outside area. Oh, excuse me. Not actually tired, I'm quite refreshed. Just had a bit of cider to drink, as I sometimes do. I do like my cider. Okay, right, well let's go out this way again, just so we covered all bases. Yeah, like I said, sorry for the delay in videos. I had to wait for the controller to arrive, and I've been working flat out over the last, well, not yesterday. Yesterday I had a lazy day where I just basically slept, because I had 10 days off from work, which was nice, but some of it was booked holiday, some of it was just in between shifts. And then when I got back to work, I had 4 8-hour shifts in a row, and they're quite physical, you know, I have to run around and find things, you know, that sort of thing. And I got no complaints against it at all. It's a good job, and the people I work with are fantastic. They're lovely people, but it can be very physically exhausting, shall we say, especially for someone like me who doesn't go to the gym and stay fit. The music has stopped, I've just noticed. What the? How did I end up back here? Did I mean to do... Huh. Okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna go away for a minute just to make sure that the recording's working okay and get some more cider because I'm gonna need it, and then we should go and investigate said box, which probably will hold who we're gonna fight. Back in a bit. Okay, let's go and have a look at this crate then.
There doesn't seem to be anybody here. Wait, what's up with that box?
You tell me, Rockero.
The time has come for judgment and retribution.
Oh my god, it speaks! Oh my god,
Did
it's...
just come out of that box? Who are you?
Very well. You ought to know the name of he who consigned you to the flames of hell. I am...
You're that Norman, right? Phoenix or whatever? Ha! No wonder those letters were so full of empty threats and blustery nonsense.
Bien! This is bad. The self-styled strongest Norman of all Norman is the mastermind behind all of this!
Self-styled? I am the man among men, the strongest Norman of all Norman. I am Phoenix.
Yeah, we've covered that already.
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna
you're
assume
the
he's
one
quite
who
strong
wrote all
then.
those letters. What's your bone with me?
I merely seek to right wrongs. I recently came into possession of a letter from a sister pouring her heart out to her brother. I
Okay.
traced the letter back to its sender, and one day paid her a surreptitious visit. There, I found a sweet, innocent girl.
Right.
Surrounding her were presents from her brother, and mountains of letters she couldn't bring herself to send.
That's her problem.
Letters she couldn't send?
Heartfelt letters for her older brother. When I read them, my manly tears fell over the same salty stains left by hers.
Well, that's
The
none of
hell
your
is wrong
business.
with you? Who reads someone else's letter and then decides to break into their room?
Yeah, damn fucking straight.
I acknowledge that I am partly in the wrong.
You mean
But for all
completely?
that is righteous, I cannot condone your callous. I do this for your sister, clasping her hands in well-worn gloves as she sends prayers for her brother's safety across the wide blue sea.
Enough of this nonsense. What is it that you want?
That is a question you should be asking of yourself.
What?
What do you mean?
Just what is it that you're communicating with the superficial scrawlings and shoddy baubles you send her?
He loves
He's
her.
trying to atone.
Don't be absurd. Which is the real you? The considerate brother who worries for his sister? Or the man who consorts with low-life scum and pirates?
Can't he
Why can
be
you not
both?
at least be honest with her, pirate? She is your sister. Why can you not tell her of the life you've chosen to lead?
To protect her innocence?
Do you think her too weak-willed to forgive your decision?
Maybe.
Is that what your beloved sister is to you?
It's not your business.
Don't have to take this from you.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy.
Fine then. Show me your power.
He's probably going to be
You
quite strong.
asked for it. Then it's settled. If I win, you will go visit your sister immediately. But if I lose, I will obey your every command.
Okay. I imagine he's going to be quite tough. I'm not going to... Oh, he's already jumping up into... Yeah, he's tough. I might not be able to win this. No, I haven't got a... I don't think that's going to happen. He's... Oh, dear God. Yeah. Okay, he's very strong. I might have to do some research into fighting him. Oh, Jesus. Yep, he's a strong one, alright. He's very strong. I'm not sure. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. He kind of reminds me of Tremor from Final Fantasy X-2. Okay, this is bad. Very, very, very bad. He's very strong. How on earth am I going to fight this dude? He seems to be avoidable, and we are doing... Jesus, we are doing damage to him. So that's something. I mean, it's not very much damage, but we are doing damage to him. I'm not quite sure, though, what the strategy is here. He's quite strong. Mind you though, I have got on super hard mode, so the worst case scenario I can always put it to easy mode and just do it that way, which is a bit of a cop out, but I might do that. I mean, damn, he's quite a strong one, and again, I was expecting that. Okay, he can guard like crazy. Yeah, he's knocking out Rockaroo. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those fights I'm going to have to redo. I mean, we've done a tiny bit of damage to him, but he is proven to be quite strong. Ah, jeez. Yeah, and he stuns, which is kind of annoying. I wonder if All Divide... Okay, maybe All Divide might work, but I've got a feeling it doesn't. I mean, see, he runs around like crazy. He's quite easy to dodge, though, once you do. So he's not, like... He's not... Okay, that's normal. He's not... He's not mega... he's stunned, though. Then I'm dead again. Okay. Oh god, yeah, he's very powerful. Yeah, I think I might... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to easy mode on this shit. Okay, I'm just gonna let him beat me, because there's no point in me struggling on with this. He's very powerful. There must be a simple strategy to beat him. Well, not a simple one, though. That's underestimating it. There must be a strategy to beat him. But I'm just going to go with easy mode. Bollocks to that. Oh, I got revived. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. Oh god, he's so powerful. And again, I knew he would be. No, I'm gonna let him beat us, and then we'll do it again, but we'll do it on easy mode. That probably will work. If that doesn't work, I'll research how to do it properly. I've got to say, Laphicet is really trying his hardest to beat him. He's avoiding him where he can. I mean, we are damaging him. Like he's only had a tiny bit of damage done to him, but he is damageable. It's just a question of trying to work out the strategy. There must be like, maybe it's like a reflex type thing where you need like armor on or some sort of power where you can reflect damage back to him. But I literally cannot be bothered with that. So I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna. Just fuck it out, Laphicet. Just die. It's fine, buddy. We'll sort this out. Don't worry. Oh, he bloody switched, didn't he? Laphicet, just die. Please, just die. They're gonna put it on easy mode. It's okay. See, he reflected it. I saw reflect damage there. So I think reflect may be a key thing here, but bollocks to that. But I didn't change it. Just die. Come on, Laffy, just die. Laffy, die. Laffy, die. I know you want to fight strong. Oh God, it's gone back to thingy. Just switch to him and die. Just die! Why won't they die? This could be the longest AI battle in history. I mean, we could do that, I guess, but look how much damage we've done to him compared to us to him. Okay, fine, we'll just let them die. But, I mean... easy mode will solve this. And I know, again, it's cheating doing that, but I'm really just here for the story. I'm not here to... I've had a good challenge throughout the whole game, but I'm not here to grind away and spend forever trying to do something properly. If I had the time, I would, but I just don't. And it might very well be that putting it on easy mode doesn't work, in which case I'm going to have to research how to fight him. And I will. But, we're going to try that and see what happens. Look, just die. Just get the Aitzen, just give up. It's alright, bro. We're going to do take 2. It's going to be fine. Just die, Aitzen. It's fine, Aitzen. Just get KO'd. Come on, Aitzen. Just don't. Aitzen, just. Christ, Aitzen. There we go. Right.
I will not lose to weaklings like you.
Fair play to you, buddy. And I think that's a good thing. I think that's very noble and honourable of you. But I am going to have to cheat because I'm a twat. Yeah, there we go. Great. No. That's fine. Worked? Yeah. Good. Right, let's do this the cheating way. Which I know people are going to be pissed off with me.
You're a funny one, Phoenix. I like it. Laugh all you wish, for the last laugh will be mine.
You might still very well be, but hopefully I can actually properly fight you. And even then, on easy mode, you are proven to be pretty tough. You're not doing as much damage to us as you did before, but even on simple mode, you're fucking caning us. Which again, I'm alright with, you know, in terms of like his level of difficulty, if that makes sense. I'm okay with that. He's like a super boss, basically. But I'm not here to dick around with that sort of thing. But yeah, he's definitely very powerful. Like, if you've got it on normal or hard mode, he's a tough boss, and that's the point of him. So you'd have to like really level up, and then not only level up, you have to really know this game's mechanics intricately in order to do it properly. But we're gonna not do that because I'm not here to do things properly. But even so, this is simple mode, and he's not doing a massive amount of damage to us or anything, but he's still proving to be a tough old cookie. So yeah, bollocks to him. Which just goes to show how hard he is as a boss. And again, I think that's really cool. I've got nothing against super bosses at all. I used to love them in Final Fantasy series, and my favourite one was Tremor from Final Fantasy X-2. He was a great super boss, but then again I had the strategy guide, so I knew how to beat him, but even so, he was a properly tough guy. But in terms of like his lore and all that, it was really interesting relative to the Final Fantasy X lore, that is, anyway. He basically, not to spoil anything, but basically he sought to wipe out the history of the world that the characters lived in order for them to start again. But in a way, he did it to sort of cover the tracks of the perpetrators of the history of the place they lived in. So there was a bit of cynicism towards it. And then while he was doing that, he was killed in this temple, in an underground labyrinth of this temple. And he gets reborn as a fiend or as a monster, which is a thing in the Ten lore. People who get killed can be reborn, or they're not reborn, but they're not sent to the afterlife. They sort of hang around after they die, and then over time they turn into a monster that you can fight. And he does, but he turns into a really powerful one that lives underground, and he's the super boss of the game. But if you beat him, you get a heck of a reward. So it's one of those super bosses whereby if you beat him, it's worth it, you know. And some super bosses in Final Fantasy, they don't do that, where you fight them and you only fight them. No, in real terms, no. But in story terms, I couldn't care. But point being is that yeah, the super bosses in Final Fantasy, they generally don't reward you with anything real in the game. It's just like a I did it and beat them type thing. You get like a badge or something, but whatever. Anyway, I'll talk about that in a minute.
You weren't lying when you said you were the strongest.
Well, we cheated.
No kidding.
Strong or not, you picked a fight with the Reaper. Time to pay the price.
Wait, Eisen, what are you?
Kill him.
I thought so. That's why you're called the Phoenix, isn't it? Your blessing has the exact opposite effect as my curse.
Kind of makes sense.
So you finally noticed.
Again, kind of makes sense.
If Phoenix has that kind of power, then couldn't he protect your sister?
I admit defeat. I await your command.
No, we cheated.
No.
You're fine. Yay, good for you,
Why
Edson.
not?
I believe we should each steer our own ships through life's waters.
Yeah.
I know that the life I've chosen is a selfish one. And I know that it leaves my sister lonely and sad. But it's also the only way I know how to live. If I gave you a command, it would be denying something at the very core of my being. So no, I won't do it. Except,
Yes?
if you're able, I want you to use your powers to protect my sister. Protect her from demons and malevolence. And from any dragon who may one day attack her.
Which is probably
A
linked to
dragon?
another game.
Are you serious?
This isn't an order. It's just a request.
Well then, I accept your request as your friend. But in return, I have something to ask of you.
Don't cheat. I'm sorry, I had to.
I want you to write her another letter. But this time, no hiding what you're truly thinking.
Okay, he loves her. It's an incestual
I'll wait
relationship.
as long
Whatever.
as it takes for you to write it.
No need.
What?
I've been
Tell her-
carrying this for so long. I'm afraid it's kind of crushed.
Tell her I want to shove my cock in her vagina so
My friend,
hard.
I swear on my honor that this letter will reach your sister, and I promise I will get her to smile once more.
I'm sure you will, but your cock is no match for Eisen's cock size.
I'm the Phoenix. With me, Life rises anew from the ashes.
Okay, your cock
Thanks.
resurrects quickly after sex, but
counting on
seriously, Aiden's cock is the only one for her. Just
Then it is
get over it, bro.
I'm on my way. Come, turtles.
At your service.
fuck you, buddy.
I'll deliver this package myself, even if it cost me my life.
It's only because you want to peep.
Farewell, friend.
Okay, I gotta.
Phoenix, what a guy. He doesn't back down even when he's lost.
I guess. But I liked what he had to say.
Yeah, I did too.
See, I knew something good would come from this.
Even though we cheated.
Yeah. I guess I learned something today.
We cheated.
Never give up before you try.
At least before you cheat. Bloody hell, look at the experience points we gained from that. If we'd have gained that from doing it properly, would we have gained more? I have no idea. But you know what? This isn't a thorough 100% properly skilled Let's Play. This is just for the story. Again, I'm enjoying the story. Either way, we knew that was the guy's super boss. When I say the guy, I mean the game's super boss. There may even be another one with the cats thing. We've still got to go and do that. But that was definitely one of the super bosses. And I wish I could have fought him properly. I just don't have the time. Back in the day, if I was doing this when I was a teenager, I would have had the time. And I would love to have done it to prove myself that I am a serious gamer. But after a while, you realise that proving that you're a serious gamer just means that you, unless you have some sort of fame or notoriety about it, you don't get laid. And getting laid is important. I mean, there are gamer people who get laid. Totally okay with that. But I'm a gamer person. I have been laid once, but the point being is that I have, you know, there's more to life than gaming is what I'm trying to say. Not that gaming is unimportant, nor am I insulting people who game. It's a wonderful hobby. I love it to bits and I will never give it up. It's one of those hobbies or one of those things whereby mentally and proving you're capable and powerful on a game level is a wonderful thing to achieve and reward yourself and get good at and develop skills at. But when it translates to real life, it's a bit detached. But there are things you can learn from video games and skills you can learn from video games that you can translate to real life. So don't think I'm underestimating it. It's just that it's not a replacement. And people treating it as such will fail. Or at least will suffer that logic. However, I am someone who did and then recovered from it and have yet to give in. I'm a fighter. I'm 30 years old. I'm a bit late to the party, but you know what? I'm taking what I've learned. I'm enjoying it. I'll still game and I can still apply things to real life. So even if it means that you have to wait to enjoy some of the things that younger people enjoy in real life, you know what? It's worth it, because at least when you get a chance to enjoy it, you're a bit mature. You're a bit more intelligent. You're a little bit more open-minded. You're a bit more understanding and empathetic and apathetic when you need to be. You have a deeper understanding of ideas and stories and feelings and emotions and logic. You can really be someone who grips it better than reality, and reality will turn around and go, "Ah, you are a demon. You shall be cast aside. You'll be slated in media and Twitter and Facebook and all that." But you turn around and go, "It's just a game, bro," and you haven't played it yet. We have. So yeah, gamers are cool, bro. I'm all about gamers. Provides the ability to trigger a random skill which can revive a KO character. Don't give a toss. Either way, we got a mini Norman, which is probably something related to the things that we've lost as a cat soul. But that was definitely a super boss fight. I'm sorry I cheesed that. I really, really am. But I'm cheesing it for story purposes. That's the only reason. I'm not cheesing it for skill levels, okay? Right, okay. With that being said and done. What? What do you mean something's preventing me from using my fucking balls? So where have I got to go now to use that? No, Jesus. Actually, I better go the bottom level. Yeah. Okay, bottom level does not work. I can't remember where the bloody hell I'm going. I'm drunk on cider. And maybe what I've said earlier is a result of that alcoholism. Or maybe it was my true self speaking and I used alcohol to release the mental barriers of anxiety, depression and falsefulness to say these things. Or maybe I'm just a nice guy and drunk or otherwise would say these things sober. I'm a complicated person. I am. No, I'm not. I'm just a complete idiot. Right, let's just move on. Let's just get out of here. I think we're going left. Yeah, here we are. So it kind of repeated itself. Does that normally happen? And did I never notice that before? I have no idea. Whatever's.
Phoenix is finally gone! It's okay for you to come out now, Grimoire!
He's so stuffy, as always, that he made me sweat, and I was even hiding.
Now that I think about it, neither of you showed your faces when Phoenix was here, did you?
Why wouldn't you two want to see a fellow Norman?
I guess that asks for an explanation. All right, I think I can tell you now anyway.
I had a relationship
Broadly
with him.
speaking, Norman fall into two different categories. Dog Norman and cat Norman.
The ones who like to be around humans, like Phoenix, are your dog types. The ones who prefer to stick around objects and places are the cat types.
I've heard people say that dogs get attached to the human and cats get attached to the home.
So, since Magilus relied on you a lot over the years, does that make you a dog, Norman?
No, not really. My powers actually work with Miss Magilou's guardians, not Miss Magilou herself. That makes me a cat type. Though, actually, considering how I serve a witch, I'd be a cat type either way.
Stereotypist.
Anyway, back on topic. Dog Norman like to live among lots of humans in comfort and style. Cat Norman like me and Grimoire would rather live in forests and ruins and pass our time in idle leisure.
Each to their own.
Some, ourselves included, don't conform with expectations, instead choosing to live as we please alongside humans. What does this have to do with wanting to avoid Phoenix?
Good question.
There's a gap between us that can't be bridged. Like the difference between sky blue and sea blue.
Come on, aren't sky blue and sea blue basically the same color?
No.
Maybe to your untrained eye, but to those who care, there's a perceptible difference in hue, slight though it might be. Whatever it is that separates them is impossible to overcome.
I didn't realize it could be such a big deal.
Let me ask you guys this. Are pudding and custard the same?
No.
No, definitely not. If I ordered one, I wouldn't want to be served the other.
Those still sound more or less the same to me, too.
What if I said it was like the difference between sherbet and sorbet?
Oh, yeah, there is a difference there. Although I usually can't remember which is which.
So, like the difference between a hoagie and a sub sandwich?
But those two are the same. Anyway, you get the point now, surely. We've long had our differences, and they put us in perpetual conflict.
But what good does that do?
Actually, on that note, is Ethan's sister going to be okay with Phoenix around?
That much I wouldn't worry about. He can be obnoxiously brash and talks a lot of nonsense sometimes. But if nothing else, Phoenix has a strong sense of responsibility. Rest
I
assured,
gathered that.
she's in good hands.
Fair enough. Well, he's tough.
Although if you work him too hard, he'll start making speeches about uprisings and insurrections and all that stuff.
Love it. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so we've managed to do that. I mean, we did cheat. We did cheat. I'm not going to lie. But I don't care. We'll put it to intense for now, for the rest of the game. But the point being is that there's just no way I was going to bother. I mean, maybe if you put it on the high difficulties, like I said, apart from the sort of like actual honesty feeling of doing it properly and learning the game's combat mechanics and grinding hard, beating it, you might get more of an experience point bonus or some other reward. I don't care. I just want the lore and the story. And as a result of that, it was quite good. Was it worth doing all that? No. But it's good to fight a super boss regardless. And I actually must commend the game for allowing you to fight a super boss and alter its difficulty depending on how you want to play it. I mean, Final Fantasy didn't do that, whereas this game did. And I know some people will go, oh well, that just detracts from the difficulty and the skill level of the super boss, and I totally understand it. I have to say I agree with you. But for someone like me who's let's playing a game and enjoying the story, it's good to have that flexibility. But I agree, it's one of those things whereby if you're a hardcore gamer, well, not even a hardcore gamer, you're just a gamer with a lot of time, then doing it properly is important. You know, doing it in the way that the developers of the game want you to do it is important. But giving us the choice as players to tackle it for lore or for skill, at my age and my level of free time, I appreciate it. It's cool. I heard about the skipper's letter. Looks like he's finally become a bit more honest with himself. Good for him. Doesn't quite solve the item puzzle though. as it should be. Who knows what the future will bring. We'll keep passing along the creed and one day we'll see that puzzle solved. Not sure if it'll be me or one of the whelps here, or one of the grandkids, but it'll happen. Eventually, huh? In other words, kick the can down the road. That's what all governments do in real life. Right, okie dokes. Well, in that sense then, I need to know where we need to go next. Wait, what the fuck? Meet the demon that captured the Seagate Fortress. Oh god, that's part of a side quest? Oh, fucking balls. I thought we were done with side quests and we were going to go and go to the cat's country. God! Fuck! Okay, fine. Fine! What kind of water gun? I'm sure that'll be fine. I've got no problem with that. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. How do I get there? Where is water gun? How do I get there? Where the... Oh, bollocks to it. Where is water gun? Sea Fortress. Where do I go to get to there quickly? Because I can't go there for some reason, even though it's a bloody port within its fucking self. Where is it? I could go to the classical zone, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Have we got to go to Renede and travel all the way there? We fucking do. Let's just double check to make sure that I've got that right. Yeah, we got to travel to Renede and travel all the way there. Fucking balls. Alright, that's fine. We'll do it, but I'm not going to show it. I will cut to when we get to Vortigern, because it's just pointless doing all that shit. Okay, so in a moment we shall be at Vortigern, and then we'll do Rokuro's side quest. So I shall be back in a moment. Until then, see you in a bit. Okay, so we've basically got ourselves all the way to the Vortigern entrance, as you can see, the Seagate Fortress. Making our way through where we needed to go. I didn't bother showing it really because kind of irrelevant really, but the point being is that we're now here. Now to get to the part we need to go, we're at the Seagate Fortress. We need to somehow get to the Eastern Gate Sea Roof, which we've been to before, so it's just trying to remember how to get there. But I think we need to backtrack quite a bit in order for us to do that. So as you can see on the map, I think we need to go left, so we're going to do that. Now the enemies here are all the same level as they were when we first came across here, so we're not going to fight anybody where we don't have to, but we're going to get to where we need to get to in order for us to actually get to where we want to get to. Just so it's interesting. But we'll grab the cat souls along the way anyway, just because. So where the bloody hell are we now? I haven't got a clue. Let's just climb the ladder and hope for the best. So we're now on the western fortress, but we don't want to be there. We want to be on the eastern one. So, oh, bugger and balls! That was not part of the plan. I'd rather have not been there at all. As in, I'd rather not be fighting any of the enemies. Bloody hell, the herbs come back. Let's grab that herb. Let's do it. Yeah, we got an extra 2, whatever it was, defense. I'll take it. Yes, I've had more cider. Yes, I'm a bit drunk. Yes, we shall continue on with my alcohol imprisoned mind. So we'll grab that way. I know for a fact that I have been on. Well, apparently I've been on the eastern front. I'm not going to knock that at all, but climb through here. Oh wait, did we just come? Did we just come through here? I think we did. Bollocks to that. Right, now then, we're here. No, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. Oh, aha! We have to climb. Okay. Something we didn't do before. Well, we did do before, but something we didn't do before recently. Now, I haven't got the ability to use the surf, which is kind of sad, really. The ability to surf on the Geo board, but we haven't unlocked it yet. We've just gone round in circle. Wait, what the f... Okay, something's not right here. We should be able to get to the eastern side, so why can't we get to the eastern side? Have I made it so that we have to... Have I made it so we can only do the western bit? Because we've obviously been to the eastern side at some point. Therefore, this shouldn't really be... Wait, what the fucking fuck? What? Okay, how do I get out of this western bit then? This isn't cool. I'm just going back on myself, aren't I? Yeah, I am. So, wait. I climbed this. There's no reason for me to climb this, other than to get somewhere. So, this is to go back on ourselves. So why climb this then? Why go back on ourselves? This is just going back on ourselves. So what's the point? I should be able to... What is going on? I'm stuck. I'm stuck on this western bit. There's nowhere more for me to go. I need to get over there. Maybe I could. Maybe I've been the whole... Right, okay. Maybe I've gone the wrong... Maybe I've thought about this all wrong. Okay. Right. Let's go back on ourselves then. Maybe I've... like I said, maybe I've gone about this all wrong. Because we have been on the other side. That has happened. So why is it not working now? Yes! There is a ladder. God damn it!
It's over, right?
It is. There's another herb there. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna fucking grab it. grab any stat boost we can get to make the last boss fight easy. Yes, here we go. So I totally misread and misdirected myself there. I can accept that, drunken or otherwise. I have no sense of direction. Well, hey, there goes my legs off the desk. Yeah, I meant to do that. Right. Yeah, so we're gonna get to the roof. I'm gonna save the game here, just in case that whatever fight we've got to do here is going to be hard. And she probably will, in which case we'll probably do it on easy mode. Oh god, it's a guy with a spear. Hi, guy with spear.
Count Capelus. It's been a long time.
I don't know who you are.
Oh, wait. Is that you, Rokuro? Leave now. You are not the one who I summoned here. I want your brother, the traitor Shigure.
Well, he dead.
Sir, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Shigure's execution was assigned to me.
Ha! Oh, please. Don't make me laugh. You had your chance. You couldn't even scratch him, you wretched dog.
Oh dear,
Frankly,
that was a personal
I
comment.
don't need any Rangetsu to do my bidding any longer. Not with the power that I've attained by devouring everyone in the entire manor. I shall administer your punishments myself, with my own hand.
You're the one who devoured the people at the manor? How could you do that?
Which manor?
I never knew humans were so delicious.
I don't know what's going on.
You and the rest of those damnable exorcists. This will be my kingdom, my feeding ground.
Welp, it looks like the only thing that got abducted was this guy's conscience.
Remain there, Rokuro. Your lord commands you. Wait and be thankful that your blood will stain my blade beside your brother's.
There's no reasoning with this guy.
Wait.
Rokuro?
I refuse. If you simply wanted to eat flesh, then perhaps I wouldn't stop you. But dying to you would make a mockery of the Rangetsu name. Turn your blade on me or my brother and we won't hold back. Not even against an impotent lord.
Damn, he couldn't get his penis up.
How dare you speak to your master like that?
Dude, you're the one with the false penis.
You ungrateful cur!
This cur has fangs he's all too happy to use.
I'm trying this on intense mode, but like I said, if it doesn't work out, I'll put it on simple mode. I just want the story. He's not... Oh, I was going to say, he's not as tough he's not as tough as Phoenix. Phoenix was tough. But, because we're doing a lot more damage to him in intense mode. Having said that, that doesn't mean that he's any easier than Phoenix. It just means that he's got a different battle stratagem. He does a fair bit of damage to our our companions. I think guarding is definitely the way to go with this fight. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to fight him proper. Yeah, I think we can beat him on intense mode. I think he's beatable in intense mode. It's definitely... yeah, it's definitely Phoenix who's the hardest fight in this game. Because he's getting his ass handed to him, and this is intense mode, so... Nice one. Maybe there could be another part to this fight that makes it harder, so I'm not gonna... I don't want to toot my own horn, but this guy is not a super boss. Phoenix was. This guy isn't. He's just extra. Which is fine. I like extra. Extra's good. But he's not super boss extra. Because I've still got it on simple mode. I'm sure I did change it. Maybe I did. Maybe I did change it to simple mode, in which case I apologise. We'll double check afterwards. There we go, beat him.
I refuse to fall here.
Well, we didn't. We didn't need to. Gains, grants 1+ maximum BG to characters wearing equipment that's been enhanced with something else. Okay.
I'm sorry. I know you were hoping to negotiate an alliance.
Don't worry. I don't think he's someone we could fight alongside.
Come on, Rokuro. You wanted to kill him from the very start, didn't you?
No. Well, maybe a little.
So you did want to.
You're a pretty scary guy when push comes to shove. Whatever happened to honoring your ancestral debt?
I don't think I'm a hypocrite. My debt was made when I was human. That has nothing to do with the demon I am now.
That's how you really look at it?
I do. I incurred my debt toward you after I became a demon, and you can count on me to repay it.
I'll take your word for it then.
But Rokuro, when the Count said he was going to kill Lord Shigure, was that really something impossible to forgive?
How do I say it? I will kill anyone who disparages Rangetsu's skill. That's all? That's just nonsense. I'm sure I sound like the Count. I won't ask you to understand.
Of course I don't understand. But still, I don't think it's nonsense. There are just some things a person can't surrender.
Amen. That's what I had to have a conversation with my manager about today. Ugh. Anyway, point being is let's just get the fuck out of here. Right. So, with that said and done, Cat's Country. I don't even know how to get there. How do I get to Cat's Country? I need to go to Tranquil Woods. So, can I teleport to Tranquil Woods? No, I cannot. I need to be... How do I... Wait, how the fuck do I get there then? I've been there! What the flying... Okay, let's just see. Ah, here we are. So, City Cliff... Village... Wait, okay, hang on, whoa. Taliesin or Abel? Abel, here we go. Okay, so we're at Abel. That's fine. So where does this go then? This is Velvet's place. So we're going the wrong way, so we need to go the other way then. Interesting. Okay, cool. Let's just get the hell out of here then. Let's make our way to where we need to go to meet the cat's person. I mean, it kind of makes sense because I think where we're going is that that island town that looked really sunny and all that, and that was before we came here, and that was full of cats, so makes sense. It's good. I do like this surfboard thing, this geoboard as they call it. It's so easy to Don't forget to see me too. As I yawn and say all that in yawning terms. But either way, it makes things a bit easier to backtrack. I mean, it doesn't help that I have to backtrack all this way to get to where we need to get to, but it is what it is. There may have been a quicker way to do it, but this is the way I'm taking. So, while we do take this way, in my drunken mind state, I have pre-ordered. I mean, I can't believe we've reached 700 and something subscribers. I think it's like 707. It was 709, but it's gone down since then, maybe due to bots or whatever. And that's fine, but we've passed the 700 mark. I can't believe we've reached 700 subscribers. So, beforehand, I actually pre-ordered a box of Korean Magician's Force Yu-Gi-Oh packs, a proper booster box of Magician's Force. For some reason, the Korean versions of certain booster boxes, I think I've mentioned this before, but there are certain booster boxes like Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, I think, maybe, Legacy of Darkness or Labyrinth of Nightmare, Magician's Force, and an Invasion of Chaos, and a couple of others. For some reason, they're now turning up on eBay, like dirt cheap, as if to say, people are saying, oh, Konami have reprinted them in Korean. And I don't think they have because of the Konami logo differences on the boxes, but either way, I didn't really care. I managed to get a Korean Magician's Force booster box for very little money. And I ordered it a while ago, but it was during the coronavirus pandemic, and whether I get it or not is another story because of postage problems. But I have ordered it, and I hope to get it and open it on my channel for a 700 subscriber special. But I've also pre-ordered for June or July, depending on again how things go with this coronavirus pandemic, two Toon Chaos booster boxes. Because they announced that they were going to release Toon Chaos booster boxes, and I was like, oh my god, I love Toons. Toons are my famous they're my favourite archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! And they're famous for the fact that Pegasus, who was the main villain of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or the original villain of Yu-Gi-Oh! He uses Toons as his archetype before he goes off to use Relinquished and Thousand Eyes Restrict and what have you. But I've always loved Toons as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype, and they're bringing out Toon Chaos, and it's got Toon Blacklist Soldier and things like that. It is totally not meta, but I cannot wait to see it because I flipping love Toons, and the fact that they're actually giving further Toon support is a-okay by me. So I've pre-ordered 2 booster boxes of that for June/July, depending on the coronavirus pandemic, and I'm going to be opening those on my channel. It's going to be great. So there is a 700 subscriber booster box. There's a 700 subscriber special video I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait for the product to arrive, if it does. Anyway.
Oh, hello again, Doctor.
Doctor.
May I order a bouquet? I need it this weekend.
A bouquet? Is it already that time again?
What time?
You're heading to a ball again this year?
That's right.
A ball? Same as always. Nico's favorites?
No, I'd like to order lilacs this year.
Lilacs?
I thought I'd tell her the news when I visited this year.
So, you finally decided to marry?
I have. I could never forget Nico. Not a day goes by where I don't think, if only I'd made up my mind sooner with her, then asked her to move here. She wouldn't have been there on that tragic night. And yet, I have to move on.
I think that's the right decision. We can't give up on our lives over those who have left us. We have to live. I'll make the biggest lilac bouquet you've ever seen. I'm sure Nico will be happy for you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Why a lilac bouquet?
Lilacs have a special meaning, a treasured memory.
I see. I hope his message reaches her.
Yes, I believe it will.
Okay, but that's not normal or abnormal at all. And in terms of moving on, that is a thing that you should not do. You should just move on by just honouring their memory in other ways. That's it, I'm getting out of Taliesin. I'm going to see the capital in every corner of the world. I'm going to die, I'm going to do it on my own terms, while on an adventure. Yeah, well, you need to have a lot of cider with you on that one, bro. Trust me. Alright, anyway, let's navigate to where we need to go. I guess we're going to need to go this way. I thought I could take a shortcut. Maybe I could have done. I just didn't navigate properly. Kids aren't allowed to climb this ladder because it's dangerous. Do you know what's at the top? I don't. I'm sure it's not worth it. It's strange, but I'm thinking about a bell a lot lately. The prickle balls that their hunters brought in were awfully tasty. Yes, we camped there when I was young and sing and dance all night with the villagers. Well, you can still do that, as long as you don't mind ghosts and illusions and shit. Oh well, anyway. I need to talk to it. Wait, what the fuck? I need to talk to it. Oh, bollocks to it. If I go this way, maybe I can talk to the people I need to talk to. Listen, I cancelled all the service in the city. The only steps to Taliesin is 436. Good work, I remember that. But that's only the place that's allowed to go, so it might not be the total. So my determination. Very well done. My legs are a lot stronger now, too. Sturdy legs carry you this far. Damn fucking straight. That girl is amazing. She knows exactly how to exercise. Where is she going from? Right. I need to talk to people with exclamation points. What the fuck? Guessing up here. Oh yeah, you.
I know you guys. I heard you put a real dent in the Exorcist's strength.
I take it you're a Bloodwing? Got any new information for us?
With all the turmoil, there's a lot of noise out there. But I've heard one rumor that stands out.
Do tell.
So there was this skilled Exorcist Praetor at the top of his game, yeah? Apparently, he got taken down by a Penyon.
Oh? And how'd this Penyon supposedly pull that off?
I know it sounds like I'm pulling your leg, but I'm serious. The Praetor said the Penyon attacked with arts of earth, water, fire, and wind.
The 4 elements.
That's not all. From what I hear, this Penyon sports red eyes and a golden coat. They call it Goldepin.
Alright, so where is this Goldepin?
The attack happened in the Figal ice caps. But I gotta warn you guys, Goldepin is said to be an ominous creature that signals the end of the world. Listen, I'm telling you this for your own good. Whatever you do, you'd better steer clear.
Why would you say that? Oh, now we have to check this out.
So it's a Penyon with red eyes, a gold coat, and control over all 4 elements? That must mean...
They're calling her Goldepin, huh?
I've seen a lot of things out there, but never anyone who's mastered all 4 elements. Excluding myself, of course.
Whatever she is, if she's taken down a Praetor, she might be willing to work with us.
Or, you know, it could be a trap.
This strengthens the case that she could be connected to the 4 Empyreans.
Either way, we should probably go and find out.
I'll send word to Jude in Iseult.
Hold on. That might complicate the situation.
We promised we'd let him know if we heard anything. I'm just staying true to our word.
Fine. But I have my own way of doing things too.
So another super boss potentially then. Goldepin, master of elemental arts, live in the Figal ice cap. Stay away from there, whatever you do. Alright, well, we'll bear that in mind, sir. Thank you for the warning. If you look back at history, wars claimed a far greater number of lives than demons. And we started those wars ourselves, so I'm not sure we should be especially frightened of demons. Yeah, well, war's bad. The minute the ban was lifted on keeping cats as pets, the town turned right back into old Taliesin. Now every day is a battle against those 4-footed fish filchers. Well, again, your own fault. You can't take fish from the shop, alright? I'll give you some of my snacks instead. Meow. Yeah, and he still does. Now, the point being is that this is all very well and good, but I need to know where certain shit is. Oh, bollocks, I forgot to say.
Done cleaning up the house.
This house has plenty of room. We could add more to our family and still be fine.
Well, I'm sure the sex is great,
But that means I'd have to work that much harder, too.
again, maybe the sex isn't great and he has to work harder to make the sex great.
As long as we work together as a family, it'll be okay.
Don't do incest, it's bad.
And Zavid will help out too.
Oh god, that's incest.
Yeah, that's right. We always help each other in times of need. Just like the way Zavid does.
Who the fuck is Zavid and why is this incestuous?
Aren't you the bossy one? But I hear you. We'll do it Zavid's way.
Wait a minute, Zavid we've come across, haven't we? He's the guy with the coat. What the fuck? Zavid, stop being into incestuous stuff.
Zavid comes over to play soon.
I'm sure he will incest stuff.
Zavid.
I don't care.
We should ask them how they know him.
I really don't want to know.
We should.
No.
I'll handle it.
Why? That's not our business. It's not our business. There's no reason to. What the fucking fuck?
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. I'm terribly sorry to intrude, but I was hoping you would tell me how you all know Zavid.
Oh, do you know Zavid too?
Me too.
Yes, we have a history. I was passing by when I just happened to hear his name, and I thought I'd ask.
Oh, sure. Well, we feel like we owe him a great deal. I guess it all started when he kidnapped us.
Oh god, Barbara Streisand
Let me
syndrome.
explain. My wife and I,
Actually,
we were
that's
both
not right,
chefs.
is it? What the fuck?
One
Sorry,
day,
Barbara Streisand.
Zavid showed up out of the blue and practically hauled us back to his home.
Stockholm syndrome. Why the fuck did I think Barbara Streisand?
Theodora.
Yeah, Theodora. You know, his girlfriend.
His girlfriend.
No.
These children had lost their parents, and Zavid and Theodora took them in. Then Zavid rushed us back outside. We were so startled by how sudden it all was. We had no idea what he was going to try to make us do.
But then
Right,
he asked
probably
us
gonna
if we could
rape you.
cook the children a meal that humans would find delicious. He said that Malachim enjoy
cannibalism
eating the
raping.
same kind of food as humans do, but they lack the skills or know-how to cook it.
At this point, how could we not help? We made them the biggest and best meal we could.
But lots of bread and cheese.
Delicious. The mambo curry nearly melted my face off.
No, it's quite nice.
Margarita was the best.
Yeah, it's also very nice. So you stuck with Indian and Italian recipes.
But yeah.
Peach pie.
After
What the
that,
fuck
we
is
ended up
peach
stopping by
pie?
the house a lot and started teaching Theodora some recipes.
We lost a child to a demon. Ever since, we'd forgotten we could ever laugh.
Well, the
But
oven
Zavid,
is quite hot.
Theodora, and the children, they gave us a newfound joy in life.
So we
From a
cooked them.
kidnapper to a savior, then.
Exactly. Until they came along, we'd never even realized that Malachim have hearts, just like people do.
That's
because
kind of
they
neat.
do that they fight alongside you exorcists against the demons. I see that now.
But we're
What was
demons.
Theodora like? I love her. When I was too scared to sleep, she held my hand and let me sleep in her bed. She reminded me of my mom.
She used
But
to hold
Zavid
my
was
hand
always
and
so
feel
mean
my
to me.
penis.
One time, he even hit me upside the head.
You two were always roughhousing, being dumb and breaking stuff and getting hurt.
New pressed homosexuality.
Come on, you two. Calm down.
It sounds like these kids were well loved.
Yeah. But one day, without any warning, Theodora left the house and went missing.
And Zavid went off in search for his love, leaving you two to care for the children.
He asked us to keep the kids safe until he and Theodora returned home.
We just recently moved here, where there's a port, because our old town was too remote.
All right, I think I get it now. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Zavid can be a bit rough and tumble, but he's a good man at heart. If he's in trouble, I hope you'll help him out. If not for him, then for the children.
All right.
Right. Well, that was interesting. We call this place the Spring Breeze House because Theodora was as gentle as a spring breeze. We feed the kids here delicious, nutritious meals every day so they'll grow up to be big and strong. It's what my wife and I want to do, but it's also our... Wait. What? I'm speaking to your wife! But it's also a way of saying thanks to Zavid and Theodora. Wait, no! Oh wait, no! I spoke to you! You're a lesbian wife! That's fine! I have no problem with that. Just... What the fuck? So this was a super homosexual family? I mean, I'm fine with that. I've got no problem with it as long as you're all happy, but I was not expecting a super homosexual family. The more you know. Zavid's stories about his travels are the best. I hope I can get with him. I can go with him someday. Theodora loves great mille fueles. One time she ate 10 in a row and her whole mouth was purple. We all laughed at that. I don't want... Exactly, my wife! You've said it again! Wife! Lesbian... Whatevers. What the fuck? I don't care! I want to talk to you. We want to wield pendulums like Zavid. He said it'll teach us when we grow up, so we're going to eat as much as we can until we get big. Well, that's the thing. Okay.
Theodora. She must be that white-horned dragon, right?
What? She must be. I don't see any other reason.
Oh, yeah, I
to
remember
risk
now.
his life protecting a dragon.
Now I
To be
remember.
living with human children who have gone through such trauma, the risk of exposure to malevolence would have been high.
And yet she was willing to help them. To take them in. It's no wonder Zavid wants to save her.
But there's no way to turn her back into a Malak, right?
That's correct.
Which is why you feel you have to kill it. I don't disagree with your conclusion.
But
But I think you're going about it the wrong way.
how so?
No one would stand by and permit his former love to be killed before his very eyes. Even when said love has been irrevocably changed. If you could empathize with him and talk things out, I think you two can come to terms without having to fight.
For some things, Eleanor, emotion runs too deep for reason to be heard.
I agree with that.
If he was so easily swayed that words could convince him, he would already have killed that dragon.
But still...
I'm not in the mood to argue. Let's just go.
Sometimes logic has to be removed from the equation. Well, maybe you can. Either way, I'm trying to work out... I need to... Wait. How do I... What? Is the exclamation mark in here? I need to see the exclamation mark. It is, because there's a thing. That's not exclamation mark. You have to work hard when nobody's watching. Someone will always notice, appreciate what you've done. I'm sure they don't. They never fucking do. They just take you for granted. Oh, great, copper coin. I've been to a lot of inns, but this place stands out as one of the cleanest and friendliest. Thank you, Whistler, that make all our efforts worthwhile. That does make a difference, actually, when you're told that what you're doing as a job actually has a positive effect or impact on said customer or people around you. That is a huge boost. I know it sounds a bit stupid, but it isn't. Something as simple as that, it makes a massive emotional difference to you. And I think in this day and age, that's underwritten by corporations and capitalism, and I get it because they only see things in terms of profit and money. But profit and money also comes from the fact that you've got people working for you or making things for you, or a combination of the two, that have an emotional connection with either the product or the service, or both. And to be reminded of that by the corporate factor to say, hey, thanks very much, we've got an emotional connection with you to make our money, to make our profit, and therefore, although we are all about capitalism, we get that ultimately capitalism comes down to not only making a product and a service, or both, or one or the other, that by gives us the profit margins we deserve, but the fact that there's a human element and emotional element to it that actually aids in that, we are grateful for. Thank you. That is lacking in a lot of stuff, and I think corporations just see that as weakness and see that as undervalued or completely non-important or irrelevant, when really that is the cornerstone of economies. Economies aren't built on facts or figures or money. They're built on the fact that there's trust and there's faith in a system. It's not real, it doesn't exist, there's no laws in the universe to dictate its existence. It's a human concept, and therefore it is bound by human behaviours, and that includes emotions and feelings. And if you forget that, you're a fucking idiot. Anyway, sorry, rant over. When I grow up I want to be a maid. That might be a little tough. Maids, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna pause the video for a moment, check everything's recording okay. Back in a sec, we're gonna find that exclamation mark, and then we're gonna try and solve this side quest, so I should be back in a moment. Okay, right, still gotta find where this exclamation mark point is. It's definitely where things are. It might very well be that it's down here somewhere. No, it can't be, because that's where the pub was. Maybe it's down here then. No, because that's backwards. How do I get to... What's up here then? Oh, excuse me. That's the... Oh, well, there is something to talk to, at least anyway.
Sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
The good old priest.
Yes, Father. I am here.
No, I wasn't talking to you. Surely an exorcist has nothing to repent. Truly, the sinners are those people you're with, who come into this cathedral and say whatever they please.
No, Father. I've done a great many things that I regret. For instance, I once put blind, unquestioning faith in the Abbey's ideals of reason and justice. In making any decision, I used not my head, or my gut, or my heart, but instead relied on the Abbey's answers. I lorded my authority over those I thought to be below me, when I didn't even know the truth of how things actually worked.
What?
I was telling other people how to live their lives, when I needed to look at my own flaws instead. But I won't repent for my past deeds. To seek forgiveness from the Empyreans would be to repeat those very same mistakes. I will follow my own judgment now, as I strive to make amends for the misdeeds and regrets of my past.
Please, Lady Exorcist, listen to my confession, for I have much to repent.
Huh? Father, why are you crying?
What the fuck?
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Why are you whispering?
Because everyone else in your group has been nothing but trouble. Not a single one of them.
Is this the same priest that we've spoken to before in the
What
past?
place do they think this holy sanctuary is?
I don't know what to tell you. You'll have to take it up with them.
I can't. You know what they're like, right? If I complain about it to them, they'll just beat the stuffing out of me.
I wish I could tell you that deep down they're all good people, but...
That's why you need to confess something.
What? Why me?
Please, I just want to hear a legitimate confession for once. If you don't hurry up, I'll put a curse on you.
No, you can't do that.
Oh, all right. I'm so sorry for all the trouble that my companions have caused you, Father. Forgive me.
No, that's not going to work. I guess I'm not quite in the mood to forgive that yet.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should repent for being such a petty, mean old priest.
What do you expect me to do? Priest of people too, you know? That was weird. But the exclamation mark is still there, so how do I get to it? Is it here? No, it's gotta be, like, it's gotta be there! On that balcony? But, I'm confused. Let's have a look. Can I zoom in and out? How do I zoom in? It won't let me zoom in! Oh, LT and zoom. Oh, here we go. Right. So there's like this weird, like, detachment bit there. I don't know how to get to that bit. How do I get to that detachment bit? Surely it's got to be via the pub. Well, I say via the pub, but surely it's got to be via the inn. Because I can't get to it this way. I can't get to it that way. This is up here. Nope, there's nothing there. How do I get to that exclamation mark then? What the flying foop? What the boop? What? How do I get to it? I've obviously been there? Or maybe I haven't. Alright, let's go in here. Is there another exit out of here? The answer to that question is no. I mean, I could talk to these other people, but I'm not going to bother. Okay, fine. So the only other way to do this is to go into the inn. Okay, fine. We're in the inn. Maybe, because there's got to be an exit around here. Yeah. No, that's... There you go, it just enters the room. Which is not what we need. So, exit around here? No, there is not. So, that's not the solution to the problem now. Okay, that's fine, I can accept that. So how do I get up here then? Because if we hold the zoom button, we can see that there's no direct link to where we need to go. There's no direct link at all. It's completely and utterly separated from everything. Because we need to get there. Oh, I can surf. Well, that's always a good sign. So how do I get there then? There's got to be an entrance to that place. There has to be. I'm obviously overthinking, over-analysing. I'm obviously over something. So yeah. Ooh! What's this? This is a thing. This is a thing. This is a... Ooh! Yes! Boom! Oh! Look at that! We did it! There was a ladder, and we had a surfboard, and then with that surfboard, we could do it.
Meow, 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 meow! Your attention, please, for an important announcement. To commemorate all your hard work saving my friends, I'd like to invite you to come to Cat's Corner.
Whoa, Cat's Corner! Awesome!
But we don't have any business there.
Now hold on. Cat's Corner is a sort of phantom place that's never been plotted on any map before.
And we'll have the chance to explore it.
If it's home to a lot of cats, I kind of want to see it for myself.
Denied.
Kinky.
It's a waste of our time.
Oh, come on, Velvet. Quit being such a killjoy. Cat's Corner is like an exclusive members-only club. Nobody but nobody would turn down an invitation.
Exactly. You should be grateful for this opportunity.
Just think of it as a new experience. Besides, aren't you even a little bit curious?
I can't believe this. You guys are starting to sound more casual than the cats now.
Well, if you ever feel like visiting Cat's Corner, just say the word, meow.
Yeah, let's do it. I do. Let's do it.
Wow, so this is Cat's Corner.
I'd never have guessed a place like this existed.
What an adorable little
Velvet's
hamlet.
allergic to
You can
cats.
feel your motivation to get stuff done just floating away.
And look at all the cats!
She's
It's so
allergic to
peaceful
cats.
here.
That's so
Kinda
funny.
makes me want to sit down for a big feast.
Look, over there. Is that the cat's pajamas? I've heard stories.
I love it.
Velvet, don't tell me you're...
Are you allergic to cats?
That's why I didn't want to come here.
That's so
Are you gonna
cool.
be okay, Velvet?
Of course, it's not.
Yeah, it's got to be the most painful thing ever. Okay, that's so cool. And I love the graphic change. It's like... Oh, God, this is weird. I love it, though. I really do love it. I hope you're ready. Visitors to this place always end up humming to themselves. Meow, 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 meow. But if that happens to you, you'll know you've got real cat spirits. Well, it probably won't because I'm a bit drunk, but either way, that's so cool. Feel free to look around, but if you're just window shopping, I might throw a hissy fit. Well, it depends what you have to offer. Oh shit, you actually have some pretty cool stuff. Adamantine bracelet. I'm gonna fucking buy that shit. Adamantine spear. I want the most expensive one, definitely. And the doll, definitely. And the pendant, definitely. We've already explored that, but there's a belt. Let's fucking buy that, and that, buy that, and oh my god, there's a waistcoat. I'll buy that. I don't care about the mithril, I don't care about this, but the adamantite garment, I'll fucking... What the flippity fuck? Mithril boots? Oh, I gotta buy a couple of pairs of those. Adamantine boots, buy those. Let's buy another mithril boots, more adamantine boots. And then a load of shit that no one cares about. Oh my god! I need to equip. I can't equip. It won't let me do it. All I know is that Velvet is sneezing. I need to get over there. How do I get over there? Oh, that like that.
Pro Wrestling PNA World Catnip Cup Heavyweight title matches tonight, meow. The rules are simple. The contestants need each other with their paws. The first to make a sound loses or meows out.
So, is there like a countdown or something?
Yup. A purr count starts when one fighter starts purring. Purr for 3 seconds and you're out, meow.
Are there any illegal moves?
Grabbing the back of the neck and nibbling are both forbidden and incur heavy penalties.
It sounds like a lot of fun. I'd love to try it myself.
There's going to be an Anything Goes division in the next Agarte Cup. Any race can participate. Just put on a pair of cat ears and you're in, meow.
Okay. Meow, I'm on fire. The Agarte Cup we held 22 years. That's kind of long for humans, isn't it? I'm guessing that's related to another game in the series. But all of a sudden we gained fine tempering powder. I'm no undercat, so my balls are ready. I'm going to flip the world of paw pad wrestling onto its back. And then I'm going to rub its tummy. You fucking do that, bro. Hello. Rat, you found me. You must be something special if you saw through my tail in the sand. No, you just stood out. It's fine, bro.
I've got fervor for adventure. I travel the world to reclaim hidden treasures, meow. Doesn't that just make you a cat burglar? Big words coming from a pirate, meow. You guys pilfer and pillage anything you can get your paws on. You prattle on about how romantic your life on the sea is, but you're just a bunch of ruffians.
I don't do that.
I'm sorry. Good. As long as you know where we stand, meow.
Fuck off, I'm not going to take orders from a cat.
Hear what I named it. It'll make your whiskers spin. I call her Von Meowtia of my youth.
We're just a prick. Well, 4th Cat's Expedition. Oh, but first we need to eat some snacks. Well, you do that. My time fragments. Okay. Oh, I have to say, I like this area. This area is cool. Usually this sort of thing pisses me off, but I like it. I like it a lot. Happy mouses. Look at those 6 mouses. They're like, yay, we're going to be eaten by cats. The Cat's Pajamas is a social club for discerning adults who know the difference between romance and play. That's why it must be at least 2,000 years old to enter. Are you saying that humans need to be 2,000 years old or older to be able to discern between sexual violence and sexual play? In which case, I don't want to know. I did the wild party, my favourite person in the world then, but sparks in the air and I still feel electrified. Can't get enough. You know what, keep that shit to yourself. It is just past conversations with this device, just don't ask me how it works, it's meowgic. What? Oh my god, we can like... Oh shit! So, any cutscenes we've missed? We can repeat? Oh my god. I've missed one for the first showdown. So, obviously because we haven't done it yet. So I've actually got all of them, apart from 2 more. But I've missed a lot of sub ones. Wow. I've missed so many. I've missed a lot. That's pretty cool though. I mean, I like that. You can replay them. Another for flying table. I just had to shout it out. Meow. Did I? But yeah, so you can see old cutscenes if you've missed them. So that also tells you which bits you've missed in the game. That's cool. I'm thinking of growing cattails here. I wonder how tall they'll grow. Great, I love tall tails. Sorry, kid. Not the kind of tails you're thinking of. We have to look elsewhere for those. Oh well, I'm sure there was some tails to be found around here somewhere. Yeah, tails of this and that all over the place. Keep your ears open, you'll find some good ones. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, like, I like the fact that there are extra things to do. We won't forget what you've done for us, Muchas gracias. That's how we say thanks around here. Okay. Thanks for grabbing all this cat spray. It's now a fun-filled time to play in. Curl up wherever you like, if you want to stay. Okay. We still charge us 100 gold for it though. So even though we're in a totally different economy, we're in a totally different universe, you still charge us the same amount of fucking money as the rest of it. That's just bullshit. Oh yeah, the legendary High Roller Armadillo passed through here recently. I knew he'd be round, but I didn't think he'd be that round. His career, his personality, his family life, they're all round too. No wonder why he's so popular.
Cats can have different dialects depending on where they were raised, Meow. I'm from a small hamlet in the Nagoya area.
What's unique about your dialect?
Amazing!
Sorry, I have no idea what you just said.
I said, this fried shrimp is amazing. Cool, huh?
Wow. So how do you say brother in your dialect?
Meower.
Sister?
Meower.
Mother?
Meower.
They all sound the same to me. Can cats where you're from tell the difference?
Of course. It's all about the nuance.
I think it's a bit too much to wrap my head around. Oh yeah, what about father?
Father is father.
Huh? That one's normal.
Meow insulting. No, that you know.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
That's very kind of you.
But the proper way to apologize in Nagoya dialect is for forgiveness.
Okay, I'm sure it is. It's got more adamant, I fragmentine. Okay, so this is an area whereby, you know, based on the cat souls, you know, you can access cutscenes that you've missed, or as in you've skipped through them, but it also can remind you of scenes you've missed entirely, which is kind of cool. And well, that's about it, really, isn't it? But I kind of like it. I like it. I like this area. This is a cool area. I like it. Let's speak to these two. There's something about saying flows like a river that sounds so wise. Can you think of a good example? Let's see. If people are water in history of the flow, then the world is a river. Oh yeah, that's very dignified. Can you use that one? Yeah, go ahead. There's something about saying flow. Oh, it's the same as before. I want to speak to them. Oh, for God's sake. Stupid game detection. For thousands of years I've asked, why am I? But something always obscures the answer. And before I know it, my mind has drifted to what I'll be having for dinner. Alas, it seems the answer will evade me for quite some time to come. I know, I've always had that problem. Oh, a cat's place is cool. It's cool, I like it. Oh wait. Before we go, I completely ignored the exclamation marks. There's some exclamation marks around here. Wait, why are they still here? Oh, so they're only here to see cutscenes. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so they're here to see cutscenes we've already seen. That's fine then. Right, well, let's get out of here then. How do we get out of here? Here we go. But we know how to get here, which is the main important thing. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And we got a life bottle for our troubles for being here. That's wonderful. Right, okay, well then. In terms of like side quest. Oh, we gotta do the gold pen on the Figel ice caps. Oh, fuck a duck. Okay, right, well, you know what? Let's do it. So where is that? Anyway, where is that? Ice cap. So that's, shit. Where the fuck is that? It's definitely in an area I've been to. Yeah, Hellowares. Right, okay. Let's go to Hellowares then. I was going to end the video here because I'm so drunk. But you know what? While I'm drunk, let's do this. Actually, having said that, I'm going the wrong way about it anyway. Because that's going backwards. We don't want to go backwards. So, where do we need to go then for this quest? We need to go to the Falda's Ruins. No, we don't need to go to the Falda's Ruins. We're actually in the right place for it. So, where is it then? Are we in the right place for it? Ah, we're gonna get back on ourselves. Alright, fair enough. We can do that. Yeah, we need to get back on ourselves. Alright, well, let's do it then. Let's fucking do it. Are we going the right way? We are. Alright, let's do it. Let's just do this before we finish the video off for this part of the Let's Play. Let's do it! I will save. As much as I'm very drunk, saving is a good plan. Just so then if I make a cock up, get around it. Oh, the gold penyon. Oh shit, he's gonna be tough.
Red eyes, golden coat. It's Goldapen, all right.
It is gonna be hard. It'd be as hard as Phoenix, if not harder.
Quirk.
Be careful. If what we heard is true, she can use those 4 great spirits in battle.
In other words, put it to easy mode.
See? She's drooling.
Does that mean she thinks we look tasty?
Probably.
Does that mean she's a man-eating penguin?
Oh god, if you hadn't figured that out already. Oh, it's you, bro. We fought you before.
It's Jude.
Hi, Jude.
No matter how much Mila loves to eat, she'd never attack a person without a good reason.
Well, tell her off then.
Wait, this penguin isn't Mila?
Oh, well, there you go then. But you gotta fight her, bro. Oh, he
Are
fainted.
you all right?
That's not good. You don't think he ate
When I
your
got your
girlfriend?
message, I ran all the way here without stopping to eat or drink.
Well, that's fair enough, bro. What
When
the
will you people learn to
fuck?
leave this penguin alone?
Who are you?
For food, I could understand. But I won't allow you to take this creature's life on some flimsy notion of bad omens. If you
It's
want
not
the
so much
penguins,
that.
You'll have to fight me first!
Oh, okay, well, that's easy said than done. I can do that.
I'm Mila Maxwell, and I'm the protector of penguins!
What the fuck is it with penguins and this shit? I mean, you can fucking defend penguins all you want. I don't give a crap. I've got nothing against penguins. It's just, what the fuck? Oh god, I'm stunned and paralyzed. This is going to be another difficulty change, isn't it? I'm going to have to do this in simple mode. But you know what? I don't care. It's a story, not difficulty. Some good damage. No, mind you, some good damage against us though at the same time.
I'm in your debt.
Yes.
First aid. For 5.
Yeah, fucking damage her with your Scarlet Edge attack. It didn't do any shit though. We can stun her though. She's not as hard as Phoenix. Phoenix was proper hard. Like Phoenix was really hard. She's not as hard because we're able to damage her on intense difficulty level. Not saying that she isn't hard in general, but Phoenix was harder. And the fact that he gave us nearly 250,000 experience points just goes to show. Yeah, she's not as powerful as Phoenix, let's just say that. Strong, but not as powerful as Phoenix. I mean, who is this girl and what does she represent? That oh shit. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. Okay, I mean it hurt. It hurt a lot, but not enough for me to not be healed. So what the hell, girl? It was cool and all and threatening, but not to the point. Let's make sure I'm healing everybody appropriately. As long as we can stun her and do a lot of damage, I think we can still beat her. That's... yeah, she's getting like juggled, and the juggling is what is helping us win this. Oh, what damage we're doing to her now. It may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot for her at this level. Go on, Laffy set. Yeah, 8,000 damage. Good boy, that's amazing. Why am I getting confused between the genders? Alcohol, bro. Alcohol has done that. 1,300 damage. Who did she do that to? In which case, that's painful. I might need to get people to revise people or heal people properly as a result of that. Yeah, even though she's strong, and she is strong, this isn't me knocking her strength or anything. She's not as strong as Phoenix. So Lafayette hasn't exactly... Lafayette! What the fuck? Needs to heal fucking... oh, you bitch and balls. Alright, just beat the crap out of her. She's nearly down though, she's nearly down. Probably still have to fight Goldie Pen afterwards, that's the problem. So there's, I'm not complaining that this boss fight is easy. I've got a feeling that we need to like fight Goldie Pen afterwards, and that's gonna make things a lot harder. Can she not go down now, please? Go down to health. There we go. Right. I've
You're
got a feeling
strong.
gold depends.
You know your way around a sword.
As do you. I can see that Jude wasn't exaggerating when he called you the Lord of Spirits.
Ah, we're the Lord of Calamity. She's the Lord of Spirits.
Jude? Do you know him? I've been looking all over for him.
He's the blue penguin.
He's right there.
Oh, Jude! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
Mila, you can tell it's me?
But it just fucking told you!
Of course I can. You're a lot smaller on the outside, but you're still you on the inside.
Oh, another which she'll accept a small penis. Dude, bro, you are in there.
Thanks, Mila.
I mean, damn, she is a very
That being
beautiful girl.
said, I haven't exactly had an easy time in this form.
Who gives a shit? She'll shag a penguin. She's very open for it.
Yes, I can see how it might have given you some trouble. Leia and Elise would probably be worried sick, and Alvin would tease you mercilessly.
Is this references to other games, in which case I want to
I can
know?
change back. When I fought these guys before, I was somehow able to do it.
You fought them? So they really are a bunch of no-good Penguin abusers.
We're not, I swear. It's all a misunderstanding.
It's okay, Mila. They're the ones who told me where to find you, and they're not Penguin abusers.
Oh, all right then. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go jumping to the wrong conclusions about you.
It's cool. Don't worry about it, girl.
Everyone, thank you so much for reaching out to me.
Hey! They're in love. It's cool, bro.
No need to thank us. We just did the same as anybody would.
Kill everything.
I'm glad you found your friend.
Friend,
However,
in
both
quotation
of you
marks.
are still stuck here.
It's fine. The two of us will figure something out. We'll get Jude back to his normal self and find our way home to Riza Maxia.
Yeah, it's definitely a reference to other Tales
Yeah.
games. Yeah, what the fuck about
Do you
this
want
gold
to come
thing?
along too?
Please do. I want to fight
know
the
this
fucking shit out of that.
Yeah, for some reason I've taken quite a liking to him. Something about him just feels familiar.
In other words, I want to shag him.
I suppose so.
Oh, bro, you've been out penyonged.
They're gone. Is it really okay to let them leave?
The fuck are you questioning that for?
Do you think Mila is connected to the Empyreans?
No.
I don't give a shit if she
Her arts
is.
felt fundamentally different from the ones we Malakim use.
It's a different
I
thing.
think I might actually believe they came from another world.
Good,
In that
let him get on with
case,
it.
We can let them be. Since
Good
she took down that
logic.
exorcist, I don't think we need to worry about her joining forces with the Abbey.
Yeah.
I don't think
Couldn't
so
she
either.
still join our side?
I wonder.
I think we can manage what
I
we've got.
feel like she might be a bit out of our league.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's how good we
I
are.
think you two have more in common than you'd care to admit.
We should leave them be. Besides, if they came with us, Eleanor might try to eat Jude.
I would not.
Yeah. Boned. Either way, I think that was probably the 63,000. Nice, we leveled up as well. Well, whatevers. Mila at your side, for those who know what a crowning glory is. I ain't got a fucking clue. But the point being is that we're good. And that is all the side quests we have so far. So before we do the final showdown, please let me know in the comment section if there's any place I need to go and explore to get more side quests, as in to go away and then talk to people and get side quests opened up, because I will happily do that. Otherwise, we're going to do the final showdown in the next video. So I'm going to save the game here, and I'm going to say that that is the end of the video. And I have to say I've enjoyed this, going back to it, and I'm glad I've got an Xbox 360 controller working again. Thanks to you guys and girls, as in, well, really you guys, Yomi and Kitty Guardian, support and all that. But even so, even without their support, even without their Patreon help, I still would have made the effort to go and get what I need to get in order to carry on with this, because we've got over 700 subscribers, and my yawning is not to miss that. It's just I've had I've had nearly 4 points of cider at this point of recording, and I'm a happy boy. I've enjoyed myself, and I'm going to enjoy myself more in the future outside of cider. I'm going to enjoy myself more recording this and getting on with my life. Either way, you guys and girls have made it all worthwhile. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching if you have done, and if you haven't, thank you very much for supporting me up to this point. Next time we shall carry on. Like I said, I'll read the comment section, and if there's anything else side quest wise we can do, I will do it. If not, we're going to go straight to the final showdown and get the shit finished. Either way, take it easy, have a good one. I hope you're well. I hope you're all having a good time, and if you are affected by this pandemic going on, that you are fine, you are safe, and if you're not, you will be safe, and if you are ill, you're getting better, because I want you to, and this will all blow over, and that all of you will be with me for future videos. Either way, I wish you all the very best of luck and the very best of well. And until then, until the next video, bye for now. I'll see you in the next video.